Hello, everyone. Jeremy, ZXCV Stir. Division 2, SDL Champion Season 3, something like that, whatever you want to call me. This is a game that I just got done playing against Praying Wolf on Spain. And I'm playing 6E. 6E, very, very powerful division, but Spain equally as powerful with the 4 deployed tanks. Now, this game here is kind of a textbook example of being dynamic and having the ability to rotate your things whenever you realize, hey, this guy has overwhelming force. Instead of let's playing catch up over here, let's just redeploy units to a different zone. So you'll see here, Praying Wolf starting out with the usual, hey, we're gonna go look around with the recon helos. You'll see I have AMX recon stacks everywhere. I'm assuming he's not gonna push this. I'm also assuming he's not gonna push this. But we'll see during the game that this is just, quite frankly, not what happens here. So I'm going around capping everything. I make a mistake here. I accidentally don't cap this. Eclair goes ahead and takes that out. He just has Jeanettes and Recon hanging out around here. And then we see this massive AMX stack over here. So my initial thought is, whoa, that sucks. That's not going to be fun to play into. Let's clear everything out of here, make sure we have a good hold on this, and then I'm going to rotate over to the right. You can see I'm already sending one tank here to try to cut off this reinforcement line here into my back one pointer into Gulf. You can see, we see the Jeanettes, the Dinops is able to see those. We see that these are continuing to push up. The Gaboys are over here fighting as well. Dinops over here is fighting. We're a little bit worried about that, because my crap is going the wrong way. Taking out the Gaboy again. And we can see he's kind of stopped here. We've kind of closed him out. And you'll see I'm starting to rotate things now. I'm beginning to rotate this, beginning to rotate these. Because what I've realized is he's got nothing here. I have really good advantage on this point right now when it comes to position. And I'm happy to take that. But then to shut this down at the same time. So again, playing dynamically, not just thinking about, hey, I'm going to sit in the same spot all game. Now, for many of you, this may be something you already know. But many other people that are newer to the game aren't aware that, hey, the units have wheels. We can drive them around and send them other places. So you can see here, we're just going to pick off his AMXs. We have vision. He does not have, I'm assuming he doesn't have very good vision here. For some reason, he decided he wanted to smoke this. Another Gaboy going down. He's just getting chewed up here. He's just sending AMXs out to die from no reason. This is something like I would kind of expect as like a newer player to make these mistakes. I wouldn't necessarily think that someone who is, we'll talk about after the game, who's higher ranked in this game, you wouldn't expect them to be kind of doing this kind of behavior. You can see here now we've got 3 fully HP tanks. They all have smokes. And now we just get to walk in for free. Let's kill a Gaboy. We have the PLSs now in here in the event that he did sneak another AMX around to the side. It's pretty simple. We see this pop up over here, so I'm like, oh, look, it's another AMX. That's not going to be fun. Again, sending in his units here. He knows that they're up this far. He's still sending them in, letting them die. I don't know what happened in this game for him, but all I can say is that, what the hell? Like, if you're playing a deck like Spain, you should know better than to do something like this against 6E of all things. And here we can see, oh, the command's driving in. A PLS is here. Goodbye. That's the game. We also see, I was worried for a second that this was another AMX, but as you can see, it was, a tank, but it was an AMX 30 anti-air unit. So now we look here. You can see, just pick them apart pretty good. I don't know why you would decide to go that route in particular for this particular map and also against 6E, and then get the positioning and just run your tanks out to die. And then Praying Wolf, level 49, ranked 28 right now. This guy's ranked higher than me currently. He has a lot more games, but I don't know, man. I think this might be one of those instances where it's the amount of games played and not an indicator of the actual skill. So, lesson learned here. 1, don't be afraid of people who are ranked higher than you. They just may have made more games against you. And 2, remember that your units can move. They have a lot of them have wheels and tracks that you can rotate quickly with. That being said, Have a great day. It is Valentine's Day for me here in the United States. So happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully, I know most of you don't have girlfriends, but hopefully you got to spend some time with your nice significant others. Peace.